Hey, I'm Caliglow, and I have one game that I mainly play. It's Valorant. I don't really play much else, and I kind of spend a majority of my computer time every day just kind of grinding away competitive games to get that sweet, sweet RR. Ah, beautiful. So, it may be weird to a lot of my friends that I have on Discord when they check my Discord status, and they don't see me on it. They instead see that I have been playing a different game for the last 8 hours, and it's called Helldivers 2. This game is honestly fantastic, and it scratches an itch that I had long forgotten that I even had. If you're around my age group, like early 20s, then you may recall a simpler time when you woke up early on the weekend, the butt crack of the morning, just to hop on Call of Duty Black Ops and play for the entire day. I, however, unfortunately had brothers, so I couldn't play the whole day, and we instead would play zombies together. Running a train of zombies and getting freaked out as zombies were still scary to me at that young age, but it was honestly exhilarating. That feeling of playing zombies and being so scared to die that I would actually start profusely sweating in real life because I was in a life and death scenario in a video game had long died from me. I played Valorant because it was a multiplayer, and I love co-op multiplayer games, but mostly just like the competitiveness of the game. But that feeling from COD Zombies had awoken when I started seriously playing Helldivers. Everything was so foreign to me, and I was scared to lose because of how competitive I was, but it was fun even when I was dead. I highly, highly recommend sitting down and seriously considering trying this game. It's not going to be for everyone, but I can see a vast majority of people enjoying this game. It's fun to play solo, and honestly, it is at its best when you play with friends. I cannot express how hard I have laughed at some of the scenarios I've been on this game already. Whether it was just watching my friend get launched into the stratosphere by a charger, or me accidentally nuking my whole team because I died with like one of the stratagems in my hand. The game is just stupid fun. The reward system of the game is super well tailored to prolong gameplay and actually make you want to keep grinding it, so the game never really gets too like grindy, you know? Nothing really ever feels too far out of reach either, and is definitely attainable enough that you're willing to keep putting time into the game. The Warbond Battle Pass has a lot of amazing skins, weapons, optimizations, emotes, and more. Furthermore, the Warbond Battle Pass also has the monetary credits in it. That's like if Valorant had a Battle Pass that had riot points in the Battle Pass, which would never happen because you know Riot. Come on. The game itself has a price tag of $40, which is like half the cost of one bundle on Valorant, and you will never have to put money into the game after, because the game literally gives it to you. And it's worth the $40 because the game itself is fun, and you will become like me and put this many hours into it already. I've had it for like 3 days. I swear I don't have a problem. Now, I want to talk real quick about a few things in this game that are my favorite aspects. The first is the community. Helldivers has one of my favorite communities that I have ever been a part of.
You trying to tell me in all this man's military, there's no room left for a trained weapon of destruction?
It all stems from the PvE aspect of the game. So that means you're working with other players to achieve a shared goal, protect Super Earth. And from that, you get players interacting with others in a constructive way, rather than in multiplayer games where you're playing PvP. A lot of it is not very constructive, and instead it's to tear somebody else down, right?
I said I'm coming back.
It doesn't
Why
matter.
Are you pushing
Because I was already on the way
matter.
to help
I
you.
said it. I called it out.
You're actually so dumb. It's so...
Which, honestly, the constructive way of shared goals has created a lot of great moments, memes, and content for you to watch. Also, the game is super over-exaggerative on patriotism. So it just kind of like adds fuel to the flames off that community dynamic.
If we don't get them out of there, they're all gonna die.
Helldivers to Hellpods. Repeat. Helldivers to Hellpods.
No, they won't. Cause I guess you could say we're the Guardians of the Galaxy. Hey? How about for old time's sake?
For old time's sake.
Let's give him hell.
The second part is the shared goal. In Helldivers, there is a war map, and everyone is aiding the liberation of different planets across all these different sectors. You can see how many players are on each front and each planet, and it makes it so you, as a player, feel like you are helping like a communal cause. It's just such a cool feeling, and the goal that makes the game so unique. Lastly is the comedy. The comedy is just top notch. The game is just straight up funny. If you sit in your ship in the main lobby, like ads will play on that giant screen, and they are just comedic gold. Also, the intro cinematic of the game itself is hilarious too.
No! Sweet liberty! No!
The whole game is just over-the-top patriotism, and I'm all here for it. The jokes honestly have consistently landed for me, and the voice actors say so many funny things while you're just playing. It completely just adds to the immersion and the overall comedy of the game. Helldivers 2 is just honestly set up perfectly to be a game that leverages every single key factor that makes it so fun. And every factor makes one of the other factors even better. Now I just have to ask you a few simple questions. Do you have what it takes to be free? Will you enlist in the galaxy's elite? If so,
Join the Helldivers.